Hey, how you doing? This is Adam Post. False accuser PANICS gets sentenced to prison for fake claims of assault. Yeah, she's going to jail all right. From the New York Post, Pennsylvania woman who wrongfully accused stranger of assault and kidnapping is sentenced to jail. And from the Daily Mail, and they got it right, she should have been punished even more harshly than this. Woman whose allegations and lies got innocent man jailed receives disgustingly light sentence. She is going to jail. She should be going to jail for whatever she accused the other person of doing. A fake claim should get you the punishment that you were trying to inflict on the other person, especially when you admit that you did it. There's a guy who spent a month in jail over this, who did literally nothing. This isn't even a domestic dispute. She didn't even know the guy. A Pennsylvania woman who admitted to fabricating kidnapping and assault allegations against the stranger whom she specifically targeted because she thought he was creepy last year is paying for her lies. Anjela Borisova Urumova was sentenced from 45 days to 23 months in Bucks County Correctional Facility on Tuesday, according to the Bucks County District Attorney's Office. She was also sentenced to 1-year probation, ordered to have no contact with the victim, pay him $3,600 in restitution, and is required to undergo a mental health evaluation. They ought to have put her through a mental health evaluation before all of this happened. And then after she admitted to lying about this, immediately she should have been ordered to have a mental health evaluation. What makes somebody do something like this? What is wrong with this woman? And before considering the sentencing, wouldn't you want to know that if she did get out of jail eventually, she's going to contribute to society in some positive way? How do you know she can even do that without the mental health evaluation? In January, Urumova, who was facing 17 years in prison, pleaded guilty to 7 misdemeanor counts, including tampering with or fabricating physical evidence and false reports. The lies led to an innocent man, Daniel Pearson, being jailed for 31 days until she admitted to making them up. Quote, not only did this targeted false report impact the victim and his family in unimaginable ways, but there's also a profound ripple effect, according to the district attorney, Jennifer Sham. Quote, a crime like this can shatter the community's confidence in the system. It can jeopardize prosecutions of legitimate crimes of sexual violence. Pearson was present with his wife in court on Tuesday, but did not wish to make a statement during the sentencing since the ordeal had been too emotional for him and his family, according to the DA's office. The 20-year-old had claimed she was attacked from behind outside a Redner's supermarket. On April 16, 2024, cooking up a story that the assailant pulled her pants down and smacked her, leaving a bruise on her face. She then went to the police and accused Pearson as her attacker, before eventually admitting she was lying. Urumova told investigators that she specifically targeted Pearson because she'd seen him and his blue Ford F-150 pickup truck in the area before and thought he was creepy. Why is she even checking him out? Leave strangers alone. The Middletown Township Police Department also reviewed surveillance video and analyzed Urumova's cell phone data, which led to the discovery of multiple inconsistencies and contradictory information with Urumova's account of the attack at the Redner's parking lot. She was charged on May 20th, 2024 and was held on $30,000 bail. Chief Deputy District Attorney Kristen McElroy and Corps thanked the detectives for their hard work, which helped prove Pearson was an innocent man during the sentencing. McElroy also called out Urumova's actions for accusing him of one of the worst crimes imaginable. But in this case, she targeted an innocent man and accused him of one of the worst crimes a person can be accused of, McElroy said. Quote, I'm incredibly grateful for the work that law enforcement did in this case to get down to what happened, but it can't change the fact that a man spent 31 days sleeping in a cell for a crime he didn't commit. This is not the kind of thing you want on your resume, either one of them. From the Daily Mail, a Pennsylvania woman who falsely accused an innocent man of trying to assault and kidnap her has been sentenced to less than 2 years in prison. She was up for 17 years. She should have at least gotten 10. Look at what she almost did to this guy's life and his family. The claim landed Pearson in jail for a month on $1 million in bail, and he was charged with multiple felonies. Pearson sat in court with his wife and mother, who did not want to give statements as the case was too emotional for them. Urumova was confronted by authorities and admitted she'd lied about the entire incident, confirming she hadn't been attacked by anyone, according to prosecutors. She pled guilty to 7 misdemeanor charges, 1 count for each false statement to an agency of public safety and tampering with or fabricating physical evidence, 2 counts of false reports, and 3 counts of unsworn falsification to authorities. At the time, she did have an injury on her face. That injury was supposedly due, and apparently it was, to a fight she was having with a relative who she was taking care of who has dementia. Pearson was freed following her admission of lying about the attack, and charges were withdrawn. When he was first taken in, Pearson's children watched their father be arrested, and his family protested his innocence for his freedom. The prosecutor in this case encouraged women who have experienced sexual crimes to come forward and added, quote, "It should be documented, investigated, and they should be heard, and they shouldn't be silenced with fear when they see things like this." Because for people who are actual victims and then report the crime, they should know that, yeah, the person who actually did this should be held responsible, not the person reporting the crime, unless, of course, they're reporting a completely fake accusation like this woman did. That's the kind of damage this can do to society. In this case, we see some justice for someone who was falsely accused. Let me know what you think of all this in the comments below. Always love to see your ideas. Please be sure you are subscribed to the channel. Click the bell for notifications, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again soon with another story. And if I don't see you, I will miss you.